Hi guys, it's Checkacola or Matt, and it's actually kind of amazing. This video, I've been 1 year sober. So it's been 1 year since I've had a beer, an apple cider, or any alcoholic drink. So that's really crazy. I thought that maybe it would go like maybe 3, 4 months and I would have a beer or I'd have something, but it's gone to 1 year, one whole year. I've never had any alcohol. That is crazy, I think. But in Canada, actually, it was actually not that hard. I think after like initially, when I moved back to Canada from Korea, maybe I was drinking in Korea a beer or two like a week, sometimes maybe a couple a day if you go to a barbecue. But in Canada, it's really hard actually where I live to buy alcohol. You have to go to a store, you have to show your ID mostly. Usually when I went to like a alcohol store or a beer store, they'd say we want to see your ID. So you had to pull out your wallet, then you had to show them your ID, and then you had to pay. So when I moved to this new city where I live now for a year, wow, I've been here for a year too. 2 year things, wow. No alcohol for 1 year and lived in this apartment for 1 year, wow. So yeah, when you buy a beer or you buy alcohol in Canada where I live, you have to go to a specialty store and again they ID you and it's really expensive actually compared to like Korea. So in Korea, you'd get like a beer for under $1 and it'd be the 500 milliliter cans and it would be like good beer. And if you want to get Korean beer, you get Korean beer really cheap, but it'd be 4.5% alcohol. But in Canada, all beer, even like the cheap beer, is really expensive and it usually comes in the small 350 milliliter cans or 355 milliliter cans. Sometimes they even do the 324 cans, which are they're scamming you. So anyways, I wasn't really like a heavy drinker ever in my life, but now looking back, like 1 year sober, 1 year no alcohol, what did I do? Over this year, like I actually really got back into like video games and I spent a lot of time with my family. We went like outside, we went to parks. We did a lot of things. Lots of people I know when they try to go away from alcohol, they get withdrawal symptoms and I know that alcoholism is a disease, but I never had like any of those withdrawal symptoms or anything. I really didn't, drink like because I had to. It was just for fun. Even Hanguk Ajima, she's been 1 year sober too because we have a baby and you can't drink when you're pregnant or breastfeeding. So both of us are actually 1 year sober from alcohol, which is really crazy. And all the money we saved from beer, again, like $3, $4 for one beer, put her into video games, save it, put her into other things, buy toys for your kids, buy like, can go out to restaurants, you can do many things, go swimming, you can do a whole bunch of things instead of buying beer and like vodka, rum, whiskey. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that in Canada, it is really expensive to go buy alcohol compared to other countries like Korea, Germany, the USA, Canada. They have lots and lots of tax on the alcohol. So if you want to buy alcohol, there'll be a price. It'll be like $2.99 for a can of 500 milliliter beer. When you're done with it, it'll be $5 because of all the taxes. There'll be like $2 tax on a beer. And if you're lucky to get to a store with the tax is already included, some stores in Canada do already include like alcohol tax and sin tax into the beers, but you'll see it'd be like $4.99 a beer, or it'd be like $5.13 a beer. It'd be some crazy number. But if you go to a store and it's like $2.99, $1.99, or like the 99s, usually the tax isn't included. So when you go to this like the cash register and it says $2.99, you're not paying $2.99, you're paying like $4 or something. So there was an aspect of the price and the social aspect. So really, when you go outside in Canada, when you go outside to the park, you can't really drink alcohol. In Korea, the parks, they like toned it down. But in Europe, when you went outside to the parks, you could drink beer, you could drink wine, you could have a fun time. But in Canada, if you go outside and you open a beer, someone would call the police on you almost instantly. There's been other situations, people will phone the police on you in Canada for like walking down the street after dark, and they'll come, they'll talk to you, and then they'll go. But really, in Canada, drinking is mostly like inside your house, inside your property, or like inside like a licensed place. So you cannot go outside of like your house or licensed place and drink legally, because someone will phone the police on you and you probably will get arrested, or you'll get drunk in disorder or open container. So there's the price, and there's the limited areas where you can drink. And then there's also, just like the feeling. After you drink a lot, the next day you're tired and you're sleepy. But me, with 2 toddlers, I can't really be tired and sleepy. So, if I'm sleepy and tired, they hungover like that. You got 2 babies crying and screaming. You got to be up, up, up. So those 3 reasons are especially why, it was kind of easy to stop drinking, because, money, I go boom. I buy games, I buy textbooks, I take my kids out to the park, I take my kids swimming, I take my kids doing many things. The limited access to places you can actually drink alcohol, like you can't buy a beer and go outside and drink in the park. You can't buy a beer and do anything outside these certain areas. Like you can't really do anything fun. You can't go hiking and drink a beer on the top of like a mountain or in the forest. And then 3, waking up and just your family life. You have to kind of say, what do you want to do? Do you want to be tired today, or do you want to be out with your family and go hiking? Even I love hiking. I go out to the park almost every morning walking. Usually I wake up 5:30 every morning, just walk for an hour and a half like that in the morning. If you drink a lot and you cannot wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go hiking. I really love hiking. I really like the outdoors activities. So it was really easy to actually quit alcohol and just take my alcohol money and take all the alcohol, like socialism and all that stuff, the social part, and just move it to somewhere else. You can go to family events, you can go to, parks, you can go to swimming areas, you can go to libraries. You can take the social factors and move it somewhere else. I know lots of people who are younger without families. Drinking is okay. I know it's an acceptable part. If you don't have a family, go right ahead. I'd say you can drink. If you do have a family with young kids, you can drink too. It just, you gotta balance it. And then you gotta balance the money. You gotta balance a whole bunch of things. So me in my life right now, I just decided, 1 year alcohol free. Let's see, maybe we can go for some more. But in the future, I know I will go back and I'll drink alcohol. I'm not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like, drink a whole crazy amount. It's gonna be like before, drink 1 beer a week, just drink 1 beer every 2 weeks. I didn't ever buy a case of beer. Actually, in my life, I've never bought like a huge case of beer and drank it within 2 or 3 days. Usually, when I did buy beer, you can see my previous videos before. There might be some links down there, or there might be annotations over there. I did a whole bunch of beer videos, and you can check them out. I did a whole lot of beer videos, like Korean beers, Asian beers, European beers, North American beers. You can check them out over there or down there. They might be linked, they might not be linked. Just check my channel, Checkacola.com, or check my YouTube feeds over there. So yeah, when I did drink, I would buy 1 beer. I'd buy an Asahi and I would drink it, and then I wouldn't drink a beer for another week. Or I'd go to in Korea, go to a convenience store, go outside, just drink a beer on the patio, just relax, look at the beautiful weather, do stuff like that. In Canada, I can't. In where I live, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Max or any convenience store, buy a beer and sit outside and drink. If you did that, again, you're gone. So again, in other countries besides Canada, where there's cheaper alcohol and where there's more relaxed laws, you can actually drink beer and not make it this big taboo. But in Canada, there is really a big taboo around it. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. It's there's a whole bunch of taboos. But of course, in other countries, there's different taboos. In Canada, there's really a sin taboo with the beer and cigarettes. When you drink a beer outside, someone again will just, they won't mind their business, they'll mind your business, and they'll say, what are you doing, blah blah blah, get out of here. In other countries, boom, you drink alcohol in the street, they won't care. So basically, it's just how you feeling. But if you really want to, I think you can change the social factor and the money factor, and just waking up feeling better, changing your style and changing your life. Little Aggie Chew out there, little girl, cry. So yeah, you can. 1 year sober. Will I go for it too? Maybe. In the future, will I drink alcohol again? Probably. I'm not anti-alcohol. I'm nothing like that. I'm just right now taking a break. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video and you want to talk about something, you want to talk about alcohol, you want to talk about cigarettes, you want to talk about gambling, you want to talk about video games. Some people are addicted to video games, you know. There is addictions with alcohol and with everything. Like there's lots of addictions. I don't want to make anyone feel bad or sad. And if you do have a problem, try and find help to it. And if you want to get over that problem, try and find help. Ask a friend, ask a family member. In the comments, ask me down below. Maybe I can help you. So see you guys next time. I hope you have a happy day. Hope you have a healthy day. And it's beautiful outside, so I'm going to go outside with my kids. See you guys next time. Annyeong, Checkacola out.